Hi everybody, it's Deborah from PeopleLovingAnimals.com. Thanks so much for tuning in, watching today's video. Today's video is called How to Find a Good Cat Sitter, making sure that your cat is okay when you're away. In today's video, we're going to talk about several options that you have when you're deciding who's going to care for your cat while you're away. And we're also going to talk about a few steps that you can take just to make sure that your cat is going to be okay and safe while you're gone. If today's video is helpful, please go ahead and give it a like. It really does help YouTubers when you do that. If you have not been here before, I own a website called PeopleLovingAnimals.com. We're going to use this article called How to Find a Good Cat Sitter to guide us through today's video. I'm going to give you a link to this article in the description box, and I'm also going to give you a link to everything that we talk about in today's video. Now, I know it can be heartbreaking to leave your cat behind when you go away on vacation. I've suffered that many times, and I always say that the most heartbreaking thing for me is that you can't explain to your pet that you're going away for a certain amount of time and you'll be back, and you just can't explain to them what's going on. So it can be pretty heartbreaking. And you know, we care about our pets and we want to make sure that they're okay while we're gone. The first suggestion I have for you on finding a good cat sitter is to reach out to your friends, your family, and your neighbors. Family and friends can make great home pet sitters. It's usually more cost effective than paying for cat boarding services or a professional cat sitter, and it can give you that extra peace of mind because it's somebody that you know and trust that's not only coming into your house while you're gone, but is caring for your beloved cat. Staying home will be the least stressful for your cat. So arranging for a trusted friend or family member to come over 2 or 3 times a day to feed your cat, give any medications your cat might need, clean the litter box, play with your cat. That really is the best arrangement for cats. You might also consider asking your neighbors, because this could turn out to be a mutually beneficial arrangement if they also have a pet that you can sit for. Now, I have had that arrangement several times in my life, and in my opinion, it really is the best because you get to know each other's pets, you trust each other, you know the person is close by, and you know, I've even texted the people whose pet I'm babysitting, you know, send a text every day so they can see their pet, they know they're okay, and it's just really nice because you and the neighbor can count on each other whenever you're going to be away, and you don't have to worry about your pets. And your pet either already knows your neighbor or they're going to get used to your neighbor, so it's not so scary for them. I personally think that's the best thing to do, somebody that lives close by, or like I say, a trusted friend or family member. You can also choose to go with pet sitting services. Using a professional pet sitter is a great option to find a cat sitter that you can trust. These companies screen their employees very carefully to make sure that your cat is getting the best care possible. If you decide to use a service like this, you can actually go through all the profiles of the cat sitters in your area. You can read their profiles, you can see their pictures, and you get to choose which cat sitter you think is the best match for you and for your cat. And you can also look at reviews from other pet owners about that pet sitter. So I think it's just a really good way to choose a professional if that's the route you want to go. Normally, these professional cat sitter, a pet sitter, is somebody who comes to your house and stays there while you're gone. But they do offer a variety of services, everything from in-home cat sitting to boarding to daily visits. You know, you can usually customize what you want. I'm going to give you 2 recommendations. One is housecarers.com. I'm going to give you a link to their website. And I'm also going to give you a link to a website called Meowtel. And I'm going to give you a referral code that I would ask that you please use if you end up going with them. On Meowtel, it's a search, and where you can search for professional cat sitters by your zip code, so you can find somebody nearby. The other suggestion I have for you is to ask your veterinarian not only for a recommendation, but for their advice. Your veterinarian can offer valuable advice on choosing the best cat sitting arrangement for your cat. Based on your cat's age, based on their personality, based on their health issues, if they have any, your vet's office may offer cat boarding services, which you might want to do do if you have an elderly cat or a cat who has health issues. Just knowing that your cat is being cared for by veterinary staff is going to give you a lot of peace of mind, and it's going to be a higher degree of boarding care for your cat. If your vet doesn't offer boarding services, they may be able to make a recommendation for you. No matter what the cat sitting arrangement you choose, you should definitely leave a signed note with your vet's office giving your cat sitter permission to bring your cat in for treatment if anything should happen while you're gone. You need to give them authorization to go ahead and do that. Also, make sure that you discuss the details. You're going to want to make sure that you tell your cat sitter what you expect and what is necessary to keep your cat's routine as normal as possible while you're away. You want to discuss how often your pet sitter will come over, when your cat eats, how much your cat eats, if there's any medications your cat takes and the instructions for those, how often the litter box should be cleaned. You might want to write a list for your cat sitter of all of these things, and then make sure that you show them where the cat's food is, where their medicine is, if they take any, where your litter box supplies are, where the cat toys are. Also, it's a good idea to inform your cat sitter of where your cat's hiding places are, because if your cat won't come out when the cat sitter is there, it's a good idea for your cat sitter to lay eyes on the cat while they're there. They should be seeing the cat every day to make sure that the cat is in fact okay. So make sure that you let them know where your cat's hiding places are. And also make sure you leave the numbers on the fridge, like they say. Make sure that your cat sitter has emergency phone numbers and contact information just in case anything should happen. Now, before you leave your cat alone, before you go away, I'm going to ask you to please read my article or watch the video, Leaving Cats Home Alone, How Long Can I Leave a Cat Home Alone? It is important to know what your cat needs while you're away, and more importantly, what potential dangers exist for cats when they're left alone for long periods of time. So I'm going to ask you to please go ahead and watch that video along with this one, because it's information that as a cat owner you definitely need to know. Now, in my opinion, consistency is key. It is very important. Keeping your cat on a normal schedule is the best way for your cat to cope while you're away and reduce their anxiety. Try to make sure that your cat is being fed, played with, and their litter box is cleaned as close to their regular routine as possible. And this will help to reduce your cat's anxiety while you're away. If you would like to consider whether you should take your cat with you on vacation, if you're thinking about that, I have a video and an article on that also called Tips for Traveling with Cats, Plan Ahead. So definitely go ahead and watch that video if you're going to take your cat with you somewhere, or if you're thinking about it, because that video gives you a list of things that you should consider, maybe some things that you haven't thought of yourself. I want to let you know I'm going to give you a link in the description box to go ahead and sign up for my cat lovers email list. By signing up for that, you're going to receive this free cat training guide called From Wild to Mild, the Bad Cat Behavior Stopper. It's a really cute little ebook that will help you with cat behavior issues. And when you sign up for that, you're going to be on my cat lovers email list, which means that about once a week or so, you will get an email from peoplelovinganimals.com, and it will be all about cats. And I think that you'll find that valuable, and if at any time you don't, you can always unsubscribe. Couple more things before we go. First, I donate to animal charities. I do peoplelovinganimals.com as my job, and I donate 10% of all of the commissions that I earn on my website and also this YouTube channel to animal charities. And if you go to the homepage of my website, peoplelovinganimals.com, you will see a list of the animal charities that I donate to. So again, I want to thank you so much for spending the time with me today. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to give you the link to everything in the description box. Please go ahead and give the video a like if you found it helpful, and please go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, and please go ahead and share this YouTube channel with your friends and family who have a dog or a cat, because I do several videos a month all about the care and health and training of dogs and cats. So hopefully you'll find it helpful and your friends and family will as well. Again, thanks so much for watching. My name is Deborah, and my website is peoplelovinganimals.com. Thanks again. Bye-bye.